Yo champion! This video will tell you 7 reasons why you will never get rich. The last reason is the biggest cause that keeps people from becoming wealthy. I want to quickly mention that Unleashing Potential is sponsored by BetterHelp. This is an online counseling service with licensed therapists who can help you with anxiety, depression, or any other mental illness. If you want to get started now, click on the link in the description below right now. 1. You will never become rich if you plan on working for someone else for the rest of your life. Working for someone else means putting in the hours to make another person's wallet fatter. There are of course exceptions to this, such as surgeons who make millions of dollars per year or CEOs of major corporations. If you are working a minimum wage job from 8 to 5 and barely making ends meet and always plan to work under someone, then this is a challenging situation to get out of to become rich. 2. You will never become rich if you plan on only having one source of income. Rich people understand that only having one source of income is risky, because if one source of income fails, then that person can no longer afford to pay for their home or car. The rich invest in many different income sources to spread out the risk. 3. You will never become rich if you don't use your work's 401k. Why would you say no to free money? Most works 401ks offer some form of matching, which means if you contribute, for example, 5% of your income, they will also contribute another 5% out of their own pocket. If your boss offered you $100 on the spot, you would take it. So why would you refuse it in the form of a 401k? 4. You will never become rich if you spend more than you make. People who buy things they cannot afford end up never having the excess money and wealth that rich people have. Many people make the mistake of justifying to themselves that they can spend more money if they get a raise at work. This is a huge mistake. Rich people who started from modest beginnings understand that people must live humbly today to be able to be rich tomorrow. You will never become rich if you never decide to become rich. Even if you associate with people who are wealthy, read books, and watch YouTube videos about money, none of it matters if you don't take a first step towards financial prosperity. 6. You will never become rich if you procrastinate. People will always come up with clever reasons why they are not taking action towards becoming richer despite knowing what needs to be done. It is somehow always the wrong day, wrong year, or wrong situation. Somehow, the business sector they are interested in is always not doing well enough, or it's just too risky right now, maybe in a year or 2. This creates a cycle of excuses in order to always put off action to become richer. 7. The most important reason you will never become rich is if you don't think long term. One study done at Harvard showed that the single biggest factor that determined if someone would become rich or not is if they took a considerable amount of time into their decision-making process, meaning they were thinking far in advance. One example of this would be parents who start saving for a child's college fund the day he or she is born. People who think long term will always end up moving higher economically over the years. Bonus sign: you will never become rich. You don't accept that becoming rich takes time. Many people, especially those raised with smartphones and iPads, often have a need for instant gratification. This causes money to flow out of our wallets faster than it goes into the wallet. People will come up with excuses such as, what if they die in a car accident tomorrow? These are just excuses that people make to never achieve wealth. Click above to watch my video on 7 practical money saving hacks. If you learned some cool new reasons that prevent you from becoming rich from this video, then make sure to subscribe to the Unleashing Potential channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Now, I want to turn it over to you. What new fact did you learn about today? Is it A, working for someone else for the rest of your life can prevent you from becoming rich? Or B, long-term thinking is critical for wealth accumulation? Let me know by leaving a comment below right now. Click above for the next video, and please let me know if you have any video suggestions below.